Don't mind me, I'm just walking on by with my folding desk here. Oh, well, let me show you how it works. You just unfold it, set it up. Oh, let me get it lined up better. There we go. And you just flip the top right up. Boom, shakalaka. Just like that. And you're ready for school. No, not really. Ready for anything. Painting, wood burning, working on in your garage. You can put a saw in there, portable saw. It's 28 inches high. You can, of course, put like 2x6 blocks down or whatever to make stuff sit up higher, whatever. There you go. I finally made it work. I had this 3/4 inch nice finished plywood, laying around like in my woodshed. I wanted to make one of these things, so I thought, okay, I'll just grab this and use it. So whatever piece you have to work with, you can make your frame the same width and length, or if you have a certain size you want to do, then you still do that, and then you cut your sheet of plywood how you want it. You want the nice thick finished plywood, so it looks nice for a desk. It's not really exterior wood either. This is probably a little bit beat up because it's been outside or in my shed, but just a nice wooden desk, fold up. I can also make tables that fold up. I haven't done one yet, but once you do this, you can do any of those things. I cut a hole out for my handle as I was carrying with it. So basically, I wanted to use 2x4s to make it sturdy. I first had a 2x4 going across here and nothing would fit. I tried 2 different sets of hinges. I went to the hardware store twice. I took the things back. They weren't working out for a couple reasons. The 2x4s are just too thick, and second, they just weren't the right hinges. The cabinet hinges won't work and the door hinges won't work. The door hinges work for the legs that fold in, that's it. Because there's a certain restriction. When you fold things over, they get stuck, or it limits their movement. So after going there the third time, went back to the aisle with the cabinet hinges and doorknobs. I told the girl, I need 270-degree hinges that look like what I was showing her, or somewhere, and they have to have like an extra elbow in there and stuff. It has to completely do a back flip and clear the surface. I switched to a 3/4 inch board, which is what I should have done. So the next time I will do that for somebody, because all the hinges are designed for 3/4 inch wood and cabinets. So trial and error. These hinges here, after looking at the hinges at the store and asking them about this, they didn't have any. So then they sent me to the hardware store to talk to a guy. This is at the Hartville Hardware, and I told him what I was looking for. Same thing, he didn't think they had anything like that. He was going to show me something. I'm standing there in the aisle, I happened to glance down, and I saw these big black ones. I'm like, oh my God, these are it. These are what they're showing in the picture. Like on the Pinterest, they never show exact details and where they bought the parts at, and the design of them or anything. You have to guess, like I do, like as a crafter and a carpenter. basically, it sits right on the 3/4 inch board. It has a L shape to it, so it sits there. Then it pops up, and you hook it around your board, so it fits on here perfectly because it's 3/4 inch, and there's enough space where it clears everything, and it doesn't wedge or get stuck or whatever. So I switched that tonight, and I put those hinges on, and boom, it works. So it takes a while when I figure these things out. Once I do it, it's grand. And then I show everybody, and post it. So I will be taking orders for things like this. A desk, whatever size you want. Tables too. I have to do a little differently. Probably have to do, door hinges for tables where the legs fold out and fold back under. You could paint this. I want to paint this, but don't really want to at the same time. I'm just going to use it to wood burn on or do stuff on. I got to make my mom one for face painting and stuff, so it can be used for all that. So boom, it's all done. It's pretty light. Now in the picture, the legs are supposed to close next to each other like flush. Mine don't, because they're 2x4s, and I would have to chop off 1/2 inch on both legs here. I don't want to do it. It's no big deal. You just fold it up and kind of lean it against yourself and carry it. So there's your functional desk, fold up desk. Love it. So I'll be posting that. And again, I'll be taking orders. Very easy to make. So I can put it together faster than some things I've done. And it could be in the ballpark of $40 for me to make. And it's just used wood. If you want to use nice finished wood and everything, well, I'll need a deposit for that. So, alrighty, that's that. Finally got her done. And look at the pictures I'll post about it too. Check out Gifted Hands Woodcrafting on the Facebook under the pics. Thanks.